So, man, Stephen A has been getting blitzkrieged for not having the same energy when it comes to um, reporting issues that involve scandal for white athletes versus black. And within this shitstorm that Stephen A is in, Von Miller has turned himself in, you know, for allegedly assaulting his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And man, ESPN stops their show. They stopped their show, stopped everything they was doing, man, to cook on Von Miller. And in the midst of that cooking, they were being speculatory, Slick Side being accusatory, being everything that Stephen A said that he could not be when it pertains to Josh Giddey, the kitty diddler. You know what I'm saying? He speaks as though, oh, man, we gonna play. Yeah, here we go.
Right there. Super Bowl champion, 2015 with the Denver Broncos. Super Bowl champion just a couple of years ago with the Los Angeles Rams. One of the elite pass rushers the game has ever seen. Well, I don't know if you heard the news, but he recently turned himself into authorities on Thursday after he was accused of assaulting a pregnant woman, and a warrant was issued for his arrest. And just to get the intel nuggets out of the way, Miller turned himself into the Glen Heights Police Department hours after the warrant was issued, and he immediately posted $5,000 bond and was released. Why am I bringing this subject up? Because recently, over the last few days, I had to address a subject involving Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder of the National
You
Basketball
ain't
Association.
addressed
So
shit.
considering that and juxtaposing that to this story about Josh Giddey compared to Von Miller, I want to take a moment to explain to everyone the difference of why we, meaning people in the media, can discuss this matter and not the drama that is surrounding NBA player Josh Giddey.
Pay
I showed him
attention.
there. You saw his face. You see his face right now. He's been accused of messing around with an underage girl. But in his case, ladies and gentlemen, there's an investigation. The NBA isn't talking. He's not talking. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the NBA team he plays for, is not talking. The family nor the girl he's alleged to be involved with are talking.
Okay, so he's saying that because there's an investigation, because nobody's talking. That's why they can't talk about it. But Stephen A, don't you like why you haven't done? You see, yeah, you don't have all of the goddamn facts because the Buffalo Bills. Listen, we're not gonna believe that you don't have all the facts. We don't believe that you give a shit about having all the facts because it's black. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. The Buffalo Bills declined to speak about this situation until they have all of the facts. So um because of that fact, why are you talking about this situation? Hold up, Stephen A. Don't you understand that Vaughn Miller and his old lady didn't talk about this situation? As a matter of fact, allegedly she did talk about this situation, and she said that the media um, was overblowing the situation too much. Why didn't you report on that? You dog. You media lapdog. Listen, man, when we think about Stephen A, man, we think Game of Thrones when uh King Joffrey was talking to the hound and he was like, come, dog. You come here, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just how we think of Stephen A, you know? It's just a it's just a he's he's just a sad, strange little man in my Buzz Lightyear voice, man. You know. Anyways,
No one knows. So when that report comes out and there's an investigation or an allegation, that is all you can say. In the case of Von Miller,
hold up. The Von Miller situation is not 24 hours long. Stephen A, do you believe the investigation is over? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm saying having an arrest warrant does not mean you're guilty. Why are you acting as if just you can file a complaint on anybody and have um the police issue a warrant for for said person? Why are you acting as if he's more guilty? You know, the alleged accusations for Josh Giddey has been confirmed in a lot of ways, just not outwardly and publicly. You can speak to the alleged inferences that allude to the fact that Josh Giddey is in fact diddling this kitty, man. But you refuse to do that, all right? And it's not because of anything other than it's your fucking job, all right?
it's a
Justifying this
different animal
shit.
because Von Miller had a warrant out for his arrest. Law enforcement filed papers. Law enforcement forced and compelled him to turn himself in, where he was ultimately able to post bond and depart. now the National Football League is looking into it because they have something called the Commissioner's Exempt List, where ultimately you can get yanked off the field and not allowed to play.
There it is. Listen, we said in the last one, when you have anybody else with any of these accusations, man, he's going to stick in. You might get kicked out of the league. You never know if this could be true. So why couldn't you say that with Josh Giddey? Because Stephen A, are you trying to tell us over here with these mega facts that you can't get kicked out the league for diddling a kid? Hmm? You telling me that a domestic violence situation that goes on between two grown ass adults is worse than a grown man diddling a little kid? Hmm? Is that what you trying to tell us over here, man? Huh? Is this how far you're gonna go to justify your job and what your job pertains instead of just admitting it? Hmm? Why don't you come out with some comedic? See, you're not funny. You don't. Why don't you come out with some comedic shit like, bruh? Y'all know what time it is. I'm just trying to keep my goddamn job. Come out with the ESPN collar on all fours. Show people how much of a goddamn dog you is. Make it funny, pussy ass.
So you see why we would be able to talk about that a bit more extensively than the conjecture that we would have to rely upon if we were talking about Josh Giddey? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Look at this
I want you to
shit.
understand there's a difference. And I want the players out there. I want the professional athletes, the former professional athletes like the Des Bryants of the world, to take these notes. We might sit up there and judge what we're seeing. We might sit up there and even have the temerity, the unmitigated goal to tell you what we think you should have done based on your exploits and what you can bring to the table. But you know what we would never do? Go out onto the field and try to show you what the hell you should be doing. Y'all don't understand. That's the equivalent of what y'all doing hopping on social media trying to tell journalists how to be journalists.
So we can't tell him how to cover the Josh Giddey situation, but he can tell us how to cover any other situation that just so happened to involve black. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you that, bro, we don't this ain't the job. This ain't our job description. The job description is eviscerate black. You don't do that with the white. It's not what the fuck you do. Now, if they step on some kind of toes. Aaron Rodgers spoke against the shit shot. And listen, man, they eviscerated him just because he goes and popped, smoking some ayahuasca and any little thing that they could use. You know what I'm saying? When you go against and try and buck the system, you know they're gonna try and use something to stomp on your neck, man. But they only do that to the white people when they cross the bottom line, man. When they cross that who ish line, man. Nothing before or anything of that nature, man. You know, get the benefit of the doubt. Come on, man. And listen, man. This is just what it is. You got this damn hound dog over here justifying the situation, man. Listen, us over here with these mega facts, man. Again, we don't believe it. We don't believe he's doing this out of his own volition, man. We just can't. You wait. Oh my God! Listen, we believe Stephen A. has an inkling of, you know, common sense up in that brain of his. Listen, he still ain't catch his breath from defending Malika Andrews, and here comes Von Miller's situation, and you're telling me that he, out of his own volition, stopped ESPN as a network, nigga, on his own volition to cook another black person when he's getting his ass destroyed. He ain't wait another couple days or anything. No, we don't believe he did that on his own. We believe they came to his ass like King Joffrey and said, "Listen, dog, you get your ass out there and show them what the fuck you is to us." You know what I'm saying? It's just an opinion we got over here with these mega facts, man. We can't confirm or deny. We don't know for sure. We're not gonna speak in, with any confirmation. You know, just don't believe Stephen A. is man enough to do what he does on his own. You know, think Stephen A. only has a podcast because he sees the tea leaves writing on the wall that he'll soon be gone, man. And listen, by the time he is gone, the damage he's done will be Done. So I mean, listen, they don't need him anymore. People don't like him. People won't like him anymore. They'll beat and use him up, spit him out, and then on to the next one. Use the next raccoon dog, for the next 15 years. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say everything. Every truth isn't made to be told prematurely. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes.
What truth did you tell about Von Miller? What truth did you tell? You didn't. What did what truth ain't meant? What truth ain't meant to be told prematurely about Josh Giddey? What are you talking about? Hmm? What truth ain't meant to be told prematurely? What the hell kind of statement is that? What truth ain't meant? Truth ain't meant to be told prematurely. What? What the hell is what? What? Hold up, bro. You no, you pissing me off. No, truth ain't meant to be told prematurely sometimes. What in the hell does that mean? Does that mean you supposed to hold back on the facts? I thought you said you supposed to wait till the facts come out, but you holding back on the facts? What are you talking about? What facts do you have now that you're not letting out prematurely? Hmm? You're telling me you got shit that you're sitting on that you're not letting out. That means you're not doing your fucking job, don't it? That means that means it's not your job to do your job when it's white. That's what that fucking means, don't it? You dog. You are a dog, man. In our opinion, for the goddamn sports media, the Mockingbird sports media, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what you there for. You know what I'm saying?